What's up, everybody, and welcome to Recovering Addict.
Welcome to Recovering Addict. That was beautiful, Jake.
Yes.
That was very high energy and McKinnon-y.
McKinnon-y.
Yes, welcome. I'm Feliz, the host, co-host, the mostest. Yep.
And I'm
That's
Jake.
my intro.
I'm Jake. I'm a recovering substance user, co-host, maybe less than the mostest.
Co-hostest with the mostest.
Yes, there you go.
Makes me want a Twinkie.
I'm Link. I'm here to help out your recovery.
Attaboy.
Yes. Very good, sir.
Oh, you
Very
want a mic,
good.
Linky? You do? Grab that cord.
That one.
Yep, that one. If you want. We're rearranging. Linky wants a mic. He's part of the show tonight.
Yes.
Can you guys hear him? Should be able to.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Above.
Oh, it's nice to see everybody. It's wonderful. How's everybody's evenings going?
Mine's going good.
I guess a little backstory for me if you're just joining or rewatching. Were married. Are. Well, a recovering addict. I am married to a recovering addict. So I went through 3 years of his heavy addiction and living with it. And tonight you get our perspective on parenting through addiction, before, after, and during.
Yes.
Yeah, did I hit all of them? Yes. So normally you see LT, me, and Jake, but
This is the
LT's
Felice and
busy.
Jake show.
And this is the Felice and Jake show, so enjoy us, because we're cool.
My name is Link Ty, so A-I-L-T.
And this is my beautiful baby boy, Link Weaver.
LT Weaver.
Ty Weaver.
Junior.
LT Weaver Jr.
LT Junior.
LT Junior.
His initials are LTW, like his daddy.
LTJ.
So his name is Link Ty Weaver. We got real creative.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Do you make baskets? Chains? Knots?
On the chain gang. Boom, 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 boom. That's the sound of the men working on the chain.
What is that song?
Gang.
What is that?
I don't know. It's on Charlie Sheen movie.
Don't get copyrighted, Mom.
We don't talk about Charlie Sheen on this channel.
Winning.
Talk about recovery. Recovery is a serious thing. Jeez.
We are not a glum lot.
That's my background.
My background is a life of trauma, drug addiction, trauma, abusive, toxic relationships, and putting in the work into counseling, SOAR, and recovering addict to overcome these things. And spell check yourself, Merc. And
We love Merc.
yes, correct. But
we're not rude to all our guests.
Just Merc.
Just
Yes.
He's special. But putting in the work to overcome all of those things and be the best possible father, and for my boys. So that's my
background.
intro. I'm working on it.
Our background is recovering addict, School of Addiction Recovery.
Chelspeck, you, Jay.
Okay, Linky's background. Go for it, bud.
Recovering addict and School of Addiction Recovery.
That's your background. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Nailed it.
That's awesome.
I like your background better than my background.
Thank you.
Link's got a good background.
we want to talk chat stuff to the chat.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what it means either. I was trying to be cute without swearing.
Are you? Shall we say hello to everybody?
Yes, that's the one.
Let's say hello to everybody. Ooh, move your butt.
Hey, we'll just skip that one. We'll just not acknowledge the Merc in the room.
Too late.
Oh!
Beat us twice because we were 1 minute late.
Hello, Mark.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
There was supposed to be an O. I was typing too fast. Manda,
Oh.
Manda.
how is you?
How is it?
Oh, look, I win. Second, third place.
Hello.
Brenda, when you rewatch this, I just want to shout you out and thank you from Florida. Glad you tune in on the replays.
Florida.
Desmond, good day, everyone. Here we go. The battle of the mooses, mice. The boxing.
The boxing.
The moosin' and the boxing and the moosin'. Have you heard that guy? The comedian?
Mm-mm.
We'll watch it later. It's funny.
The moosing and the boxing and the moosing and the boxing. Could be better rap.
Yeah. That's funny. Yes, from Florida. Sleep well. Sleep well. Who else we got? Who else? Sky Lovers.
Sky.
Hola, familia. What is up? Lish. Welcome.
Lish.
Love you. Wonderful.
Hello.
Squid woman.
Squid woman. Hello. Marilyn, we appreciate you and we appreciate all your donations. I think every live show you donate. So really are very appreciative of that.
Absolutely.
Cherie, what is up from Australia?
Cherie.
Shout out. So's Desmond.
Cherie.
Let me say hello.
Manda.
Sending mad love.
Mad love.
Mad love.
Angry love.
Cherie, Share Squad. We are getting real close to the 100th Share Squatter. Share Squatter. We're probably
Squatters' rights.
about 20 Share Squatters away to the 100th Share Squatter. And whoever is the 100th, Teeter says, gets a free hat.
And the 101st gets a picture of a free hat.
You can have a picture of the person who won the free hat.
Yes.
Well, that was not even mine. That was John's.
Yes, that is John.
Pound it, John.
What is up, Sean?
John will send you a picture of a free hat.
The Sure Squad.
The Sure Squad. Sure.
What are you looking at, Merc? Quit being creepy.
Look at
What's
you.
up, Green Eye Cat?
Green Eye
hello,
Cat.
hello. Who else?
Mom, I'm looking at
Whoa, whoa,
45
whoa.
degrees.
Please, you look like Jenny Flint.
Jenny Flint. What the?
I don't watch Doctor Who, but now I'm going to Google it. And I hope they're cool looking. I bet they are. Because I look cool.
Mom.
What?
My eyes are looking at a 45
Assistant
degree.
to the mostest. Yes, you're the assistant
To the mostest.
to the assistant manager. What is it? What is it on Office?
I don't know.
It's not the assistant manager. It's the assistant to the
Identity
manager.
theft is a serious thing.
It's identity theft.
My eyes.
Talking
are
about The
looking-
Office, it's like the one reference I got.
My eyes are looking at a 45 degree angle.
You got it. High energy, but look at him over there. We've lost him already.
You've lost half of me.
Jake has a mouse. Yes, we were just a hair late. What's up, Petey? And guess what, everybody?
What?
Petey got his package in the mail today.
That doesn't work.
Such a relief because I was hoping nobody stole it or something. It took like 2 weeks to get there. It took for forever. Oh, that's her. Oh, I do. I should grow my hair out. I'm going to grow my hair out now because we're twins.
Excuse me.
Who else? Facebook family. Who's this? Who's on Facebook?
Hello?
Shauna.
Facebook
Welcome, Shauna.
user.
Hello, Shauna.
Who else? Mark. It's been a while since I've seen you, Mark. Glad you're here.
Oh, hi,
Mark
Mark.
Forster.
Going through a lot. Sorry
Oh,
to hear
yeah.
that, Mark.
Hey.
Uh-oh, it jumped on me.
Can
Jumped.
help you.
Hate when it does that. Hold on. There we are.
Drake. No, I didn't bring Platty.
What's a platy?
My backpack.
What's up,
Oh.
buddy?
Here, go
Very
fill this
cool.
up.
Hey, Aubrey.
Bring it back.
What's up, Kimmy? Charisse.
Will you
Hello
fill it up
there.
for me, please.
It's good to see you. What's up, Carla
Please?
Bell?
I feed you.
Mosto.
I got it. I guess
Hey, Brenda, you're still here.
I feed you.
Let's see, Michelle, and I absolutely
Lavin,
Martine.
love this.
Martine.
I want to go to Canada
Michelle,
one day,
Martine,
and I want to
Martine.
eat maple everything.
You know they invented the beaver,
No,
like the noble beaver.
it's a noble beaver,
The noble beaver. It eats wood.
and all the other beavers are lame. Well, that's very cool.
Hey,
I want a noble beaver.
you know what isn't a word?
I am new.
Rhinoceros.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Brenda. Hashtag we rise. Like it. Love it.
Yes.
There's Ob.
Third place for the share squad. You get a free dartboard for the picture, for the free picture. So, second and third place, you got to hook up. Fourth place gets the darts.
There she goes, coming out of the bushes. Shauna.
Oh, there's Shauna.
Shauna.
There you is.
Shauna.
Jumped on me again. Big hump.
Woo. Good
Where did you go? Why did you leave the Discord? I am putting you out there.
Yes.
Where are you?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Because we didn't know.
Tell.
It took 2.5 weeks.
I'll let Drake know that you said hi, Cherie.
Ah. Let's see. Rophilia. Welcome. Beautiful beginnings. 9 months sober today. Congratulations. I think we have a video.
We're going to play a video 3 times for you. That's what's going to happen.
Because it's 90 days, huh?
We're gonna do the 90.
Pretend this is 9 months.
So this is for you, Rophilia. So.
Pretend that said 9 months.
9 months.
Yes. And who else we got?
Down.
Did I pass it?
Yeah, up.
Oh, I did because you unclicked her.
I did.
4 months.
4 months on
awesome.
Saturday. Hashtag no fronts.
That's still awesome.
It is still awesome, but no fronts.
You made it. Hey, Bob, give us an update on everything. How you doing? Sure do miss seeing you around here all the time.
Welcome.
I like that picture. Like, is that a statue, Bob?
Amazing.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Like, is that a statue?
I bet that picture.
That is.
280 months. Got a video for that. Yep. Sure.
We're not going to play it, though.
I bet Bob's
it's
heart
a secret one.
Is bigger than Bob's picture.
And we show it secretly.
Yeah.
Secretly to no one.
Behind the scenes.
To ourselves.
Yeah.
We'll send it to you in an email.
Yeah. Just look up David Hasselhoff's Carl's Jr. commercial.
What?
Perfect.
That exists?
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Now I need to see that. I'm intrigued.
I am too.
Okay. 10,000 days.
On the front.
10,000 days.
Yeah, wash ass front. They're good. It's cold. Very, very cold. It's starting to look a lot like winter.
Hello, Uncle.
Yes, we'll play it 31 times.
Do we say hello to Uncle Daddy?
That's like the whole show. Uncle Daddy's here? What up?
Clowns.
22 days. 3 months and 22 days.
I really enjoyed
Very
the
cool.
way that they did that movie. Yeah.
I think we did too, but I chose to just let him ask it again, and because I couldn't remember either.
When? Vladivostok Katusha. I did not pronounce that correctly. I doubt I pronounced that right.
Katusha.
10,000 days? How many days are you now? Like 9,999?
Isn't that a Tool album?
Yeah.
Yes, LT would know.
Dick, you gotta see it like you're from Soviet Russia.
No.
Next Tuesday?
I'm from the Soviet Union.
I like to swear in a Russian accent.
Ooh.
Do it.
No.
All right.
Not on the stream.
I'm gonna let 10,000 fists in the air. Whoop, 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 whoop. You got it, Sean.
Yes.
8,517. That's so cool. Hashtag disturbed. Is it? I feel like
10,000 Fists is, but I think I think 10,000 Days is a Tool album.
I think it is. Where's LT?
Kinda.
So
he's at Action bored. He sent me a picture and he had his mask like down over his chin and he was going like this and he looked like he shaved.
That's weird.
Yeah, he looked like he shaved.
Show
But
us the picture.
Yeah,
So-
one day at a time.
yeah, so tonight I thought that we could talk about parenting
Ooh.
before addiction, during addiction, and after addiction. More, or I don't think after addiction is correct. I think it's more of a
during recovery.
During recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can take away the alcohol, but you still got the ism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Dad always says, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of work, you know, because I guess that's a very convoluted like before, but like parenting before addiction, you know, like I would imagine like because I've always since I was 14, there's been some substance in my life, you know, whether like it started with weed and then there was some alcohol and then it was meth and like a little bit of crack cocaine and things like that. But like when I had Drake, so when I met my children's mother, she had 3 children, and they saw a lot of stuff. Like it was just we were living in a dope house. Like she was living in a dope house with the kids, and I was running the streets, living out of a backpack. And like I met these kids, and they knew we were high. There was like they knew that that these adults running around being crazy, like knives and swords and all kinds of craziness. Like there's no way that these are sober, healthy people,
right?
You know, and like we decided to get together and you know started our journey, and so like my real parenting, because that was like the beginning of a relationship to see if like we even liked each other enough to you know move on, but then it was sort of a survival thing. Like the children really like sort of saved me. Like I had a reason to like stop using for a while, but then we weren't ready to stop using, and so we were living in this like basement apartment. Eventually got this basement apartment, and like we were both using, and the kids got taken by DCFS and went into state's custody, and then she got pregnant with Drake. And so like that was the real start of my recovery journey. And I noticed in retrospect, I had no idea what I was doing. She didn't know really what she was doing. And so as we like lived together and built a family and built a life, and it was just we were handling situations like the best that we knew how.
Yeah.
And now I realized like just the mistakes, you know.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot more that could have been done. There was a lot of things that could have been done differently. And so like during those years of addiction, it was sort of a like survival mode.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, like I would relapse, or we would start drinking, or there was a lot of pills on her side, and like I didn't. She like there was like a 6-month pill bender that I was completely oblivious to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She like, kept it hidden real well.
Yeah, like I didn't even catch it. Like occasionally she'd come home, and I don't know. She actually told me that she's like started feeling guilty because she was getting high as shit all the time. And here, babe, you know, let's get weird this evening. Like, okay, cool, right on, sweet. And then it's like after about 6 months, she told me, I got something to tell you. I'm like, oh yeah, what's that? I've been using pills every day with your sister for like 6 months. Oh,
Dang.
Okay. Well, you know what you got to do to fix that. I'm here if you want to talk. I love you. Get right.
Yeah.
But the kids were suffering, and that was like the biggest thing for me was to accept the damage that I inflicted on my kids through my inaction, through my addictive behaviors, through, just thoughtless choices, and
Bye, Aubrey. Have a good day at work.
see you later, Obs. So it's like I've been doing a lot of learning lately, and it's crazy just the effects that like neglect, abuse, and addictive homes can have on children and the way that their minds function and how you have to alter the way that you raise your children. Because there's a book it was called The Connected Parent by Karen Purvis, and it's talking about trust-based relational intervention. I'm actually going through a training right now for the next couple of months in regards directly to TBRI. And I have already seen a massive change. Like when, in myself, in my reactions to Drake's behavior, and in my reactions to Cameron's behavior, and being able to recognize the source of their behaviors and to come from a place of love and understanding, like it's a game changer. And like they have studies that boast like a 99.98% success rate when this system is utilized correctly in assisting children with hard places. Like it totally alters their developmental trajectory.
Yeah.
So instead of being doomed, like instead of the children being doomed to have their own addictions or their unresolved trauma and things like that,
like all the things we've been going through in the book on Tuesday and Sunday, It'll Never Happen to Me.
Yeah. So I want to get I want to get the Connected Child. I want to read it, and then I sort of want to like start discussing that, because the biggest part of TBRI is letting go of my ego, accepting that I was a mess and that my children suffered as a result of my mess and other messes, and getting the training and getting the training and cultivating the knowledge and the skill set to be effective in that realm of parenting.
Yeah, that's a great step you're taking towards Drake and Cameron, and realizing all those things that happened in your addiction, and now having to, I guess, almost, I don't want to say fix it, but
fix it.
Yeah,
fix
it. It's like the only word I can think of there is fix it.
Yeah, well, because that's
correct it, I guess. I don't know, same word.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's also a teaching. It's also a lot of teaching, because like children from hard places, like that's the biggest phrase like to use throughout the book. Children from hard places, and the book is primarily focused on like foster children, adopted children, international adoptions, things like that, but also children from addictive homes. And for those parents that have their children are in recovery, like pay attention to your kids.
Yeah.
Like watch their behaviors, and like it could elucidate a lot of things, like, so that's what I would like to do is to sort of go over this book.
Yeah.
I know that I'm not really doing it justice.
Yeah, but I think that's a great direction to go because there's a lot of people with kids who've lived through their parents' addictions and parents who have kids who are addicted. Yeah, we post that for Carla. Here's the name of the book.
How do we do the
You get it. In the meantime, so as far as like coming from the non-addict perspective of parenting, like I did kind of experience the before addiction parenting, the through addiction parenting, and then the in recovery portion of recovering as far as like our family goes. Yeah, it's a great thing Jake's doing. So like before LT's addiction, it was like there was two parents in the home. There was me and there was LT. And we worked together as a team and we were there for the kids and the kids knew he was there and he was present. And then as he slowly started going down the path into addiction, all of a sudden it became almost like they were living with just one parent, I guess, because all of a sudden he started to be a little bit more absent until he got like the last 3 years, he was I almost felt like a single parent. And I think that's where it got really difficult to navigate um, between what enabling and is being a parent because it's like I can't.
You say enabling?
Yeah, because I would.
Let me just get these kids.
Because after Link's accident, I ended up having to.
Sorry,
So as you guys, I'll back up a little bit. LT's addiction, my husband, he got real bad right after Link's accident. My son was in a bad accident. He was in the hospital for 60 days and he came home and he needed a lot of attention. And so I was struggling between taking care of Link and balancing the other two kids. And then, I guess, I don't want to say dealing with, but I guess dealing with LT's ongoing addiction that was just progressively getting worse. And it was kind of terrifying for me because I ended up we had to do a swing shift day shift thing so I could be at home with Link during the day while he was at school because he would only do half days at school when he first got back. This was 3 months after his accident, so it was like September. His accident was in May and then school started in September. And I think he might have went back October. So I had to go swing shift. And LT's addiction was getting progressively worse where he's drinking a pint a night. And so I'd be at work and he'd be at home with the kids, usually drunk. And it was real nerve-wracking trying to find the balance of, are my kids safe? Do I need to not be on swings? Do I need him to experience the consequences of what might happen? Because Link was very vulnerable to getting seizures at the time. Like we didn't know if he was going to get seizures. And so I'd be worried and have to kind of talk about that with him. Like, what do you do if, one of the kids gets hurt because you can't drive? Well, he's like, well, I'll just call the neighbor. I'm like, well, they're not the neighbor's kids. Like, they're your kids. And like, it was just this battle of where is the line of me being a good mom and me not enabling an addict and me still being a good wife. It was a really hard like line to balance, but I ended up staying on swings for a while because I don't want to say he was a responsible drunk, but he was a responsible drunk. Like at the same time I was nervous, I knew they were still going to be safe. Like I knew there was things in place where if something did happen, we knew people and the kids would be all right. So as far as like parenting through that, we were separate. So we went from before the addiction, we were parenting together. And then through the addiction, we were parenting separately until it was almost where I felt like I was the only parent sometimes. And he was good until about 5, 6 o'clock at night. So it was like two parents until nighttime. And then it felt like it was just me. And then watching the kids kind of just struggle through him getting progressively worse, and trying to talk them through and navigate them through what was going on, and try not to get angry and fight in front of them, which was usually inevitable. And I know there was one point in time where I was like, if we fight like this ever again, I will leave, because I didn't want my kids to go through that kind of trauma. And we would sit down and we'd talk the kids through it, and I'd apologize and he'd apologize, and we'd be like, we're grown-ups, we're fighting, we're sorry we put you through this. So we're always very like open and honest through it. And I think that helped, because it kept the open and honesty even through the recovery. But yeah, it was just a crazy transition from going to two parents to almost feeling like a single parent, and then me not trying to distance myself from the kids at the same time as distancing myself from LT, because I didn't like to be around the addiction. And then coming into recovery and bringing the whole family back together so that we're all recovering together through all the damage. And I think that like family therapy, I think, helped a lot. And it was really hard because my oldest one is so prone to, he thinks weed is cool, and like trying to get his little brain kind of steer him away from like, no, drugs are bad. So we'd take him to all the AA meetings and take him to all the stuff and be like, this is the path you're going down. And then just, I think that break from where LT's addiction was and him thinking it was cool, and all of a sudden there was just this break and now it's not cool. You know what I mean? And trying to get his head to wrap around it. And I still don't know that it has, because now they're in Washington and I think he's doing okay there. But I wish they were here so that we could all recover together instead of them being so far away, because now they don't get to experience like their dad and who he really is.
Yeah.
And I want them to, because I know they would love it, because they experienced him when he was young, and then they had this break, and I would love for them to experience it again. But it's a crazy transition, all the phases of addiction and recovery. What was it like for you when Dad was in active addiction?
I just tried to stay as far away as I could from him, because I knew he was always angry at Amos or working on his computer that he didn't like us to touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep your distance.
Keep my distance,
And how do you feel now that Dad's in recovery?
I feel like he's coming closer to us. He's been more engaged. He's overall just a better guy.
You keep leaning towards it. What? I don't know. It's like, for me, parenting and recovery has been, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Like, I'm an avid reader or listener. Audiobooks are my thing. But like, it's been a long road, like, especially with Cameron. What was that? That's Cassie.
That's what time it is. Ooh. Do you want to finish that thought?
Well, so it was a really long road with Cameron. When he first moved in with me, I want to say that it was early 2019, and full time. Like, he was very much about the weed. He was very much about chasing girls. He was very much about sneaking out at night and doing basically whatever he wanted.
Sounds like Amos.
And it's been a journey. Like, and listening to you and how you would talk about not enabling or defending behaviors and allowing LT to feel his consequences. Like, I was thinking about that, and I did that for Cameron.
That's good.
Like, every time he would sneak out, I would tell his probation officer, because he was on house arrest. Every time I found out that he was using, I would report the violations, not to get him in trouble, but to hold him accountable and like just maintaining that standard. He's come a long way. Like he's come a long way. Like he just had his first day at work today.
Nice. That a boy.
Yeah. So it's been cool. Like it's been a really satisfying journey, you know, and with Drake too.
Just watching them both progress.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, but guess what time it is, y'alls?
Cassie time.
It is Cassie time.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom.
How
What
are
is
you
that?
guys?
We're doing good.
Hi, Linky.
Only for the other.
How are you? Cut your hair?
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
He looks
And I
like
like
the T1000.
The team.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Remember that you never told me, Jake. You never told me what Linky was for Halloween. And I got it. I was driving down the road like 3 or 4 days ago. Were you Will Smith?
No.
From you remember that Will Smith show? You remember
I was riding an
Fresh
ostrich
Prince
for
of Bel-Air.
Halloween.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Yes. That's you weren't him.
Are you talking about the hat with the glasses?
Yeah, like he had that one hat with the glasses. Like I couldn't. Who was?
Just
What
tell
was
her.
it?
Just tell her.
Hunter Thompson. He was the founder of Gonzo Journalism, main character in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, played by Johnny Depp.
Nope, didn't see that
Google.
movie. All right. Well, it wasn't what I thought, so it's the guy. Thank you.
It's been
I was
since
writing an ostrich
Halloween.
for Halloween.
She's like, I know it.
Right, here it is, November 12th, and I'm still thinking about it. Thanks, Jake. He was like, "Don't tell her."
I didn't want to. I was like, nope.
I would have told you.
Well, just note, I'm like the worst at the movies. Like I don't watch movies at all. Like I watch sports, and maybe Game of Thrones, and like that's it. I don't really watch anything else. So I'm really like the worst at that. So
That's sort of naughty.
Jeanette knows.
Sports and Game of Thrones. That's a naughty combination.
is it? I just like I like that's the kind of movies I like. Like it's kind of like the knives and the swords and the fighting and that type of nonfiction, not real, but like I don't like the reality shows or anything that's you guys are about the realest that's real that I like the real this is Linky.
But have you seen the Great British Baking Show?
Great. Please tell me about it.
It's just amazing.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's like a whole bunch of British people in a tent cooking, and then they got Mary Berry and this other dude that's mean, kind of, but nice. I'm not really good at explaining.
And they have accents, right? They all got accents. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but they're like, it's one of them shows where they're like nice to each other, and this one's like falling behind, so this one helps them, and then somebody gets this home.
Okay, yeah, see, I can dig that. See, it's just the rah-rah and the extra stuff that I'm like, oh, okay, let me just watch some basketball or some football or golf or tennis or soccer or anything.
They have pastry week, and they talk about foods that I don't understand.
And we could probably never make, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's get a quote.
All right.
Let's get a quote.
Oh my gosh, Jake! Holy fucking! Where's my cousin? Okay, this one's good. Okay, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending.
There you go.
Yes, you can.
Yay! How about that, Drake? How about
Send her
that?
that picture I sent you.
All right,
So,
bring it together.
I'll
We're
send
going
you
to
the
continue. Yes, please do. Bring it together, and we're going to continue to spread that love. Love you guys so much. You guys are the best. Good night, Jake.
So,
Good night.
oh, we're still on for a maybe for Thanksgiving.
Feliz.
You said maybe.
Feliz, you did it.
I said maybe.
I know he wasn't even here.
I said maybe.
She said maybe.
Oh wait, no. It was might.
Don't start you either, Linky. I don't even want. Don't start.
Give her
hard.
the give her the eyes,
do
Link.
it.
Give her the eyes.
Go
Give her the
hard.
I
eyes.
love you. Goodbye. Love you. Goodbye. Love you.
Wow, she's gone. I can't even look you guys in the eyes. I'm like, okay. Get me every time.
Oh, you know what we forgot?
What did we forgot?
The Kindle reader.
Ooh, read it. Read it. Read it.
Read it.
So, since we suck a little bit, because
Yeah.
we keep from forgetting it.
Well, it's fine.
So November 12th, the AA thought for the day. I am less critical of other people inside and out of AA. I used to run people down all the time in my car. I realize now that it was because I wanted unconsciously to build myself up. I was envious of people who lived normal lives. I couldn't understand why I couldn't be like them. And so I ran them down. I called them hypocrites. I used slurs to demean them. I was always looking for faults in the other person. I loved to tear down what I called a stuffed shirt or a snob. I have found that I can never make a person any better by criticism. AA has taught me this. Am I less critical of people? Then the meditation for the day. You must admit your helplessness before your prayer for help will be heard by God. Your own need must be recognized before you can ask God for the strength to meet that need. But once that need is recognized, your prayer is heard above all the music in heaven. It is not theological arguments that solve the problems of the questing soul, but a sincere cry of that soul to God for strength and the certainty of that soul that the cry will be heard and answered. Then our prayer for the day is, I pray that I may send my voiceless cry for help out into the void. I pray that I may feel certain that it will be heard somewhere, somehow.
I love it.
That's
the Bible says that the Holy Spirit intercedes for us when we can't find the words.
Yeah.
Translates our groanings.
And just remember, God is always with you. God is everywhere
It's true.
at once.
Amen, says Bob Smith.
Amen.
I do concur. I concur.
What is she referring to here? What are you talking about, Cherie?
Progression.
Where are we going? Where are we going with that?
Oh, because we suck.
Oh. Okay, excellent.
I got you, Cherie. Got you. What's up, Jeanette?
I have to remember. Okay. What was the other thing?
Do you guys want to hear the 12 after 12?
Yes.
These are cool. I've read them before, but I love them so much. We're going to read them right now because I think they're amazing. So the 12 after 12, it says the next steps in recovery. So assisting those in recovery access their authentic selves through an empowering strength-based model. You'll see. It turns the 12 steps. What's the first one? We admitted we were powerless.
Admitted that we were powerless over alcohol or drugs and that our lives had become unmanageable.
Yeah. And so the first one here is we admit we are empowered by recovery, that our lives are becoming manageable.
Ooh.
So flips it to the positive. So the second one is come to believe that a power greater than ourselves has been restoring us to sanity.
See, I like this. I like this a lot because, in nutrition, cheat meal. I don't like it. I don't like the term.
I like your term better.
Earned meal.
Yeah.
Earned meal because it gives it that positive.
Yeah.
That positive note so that you don't feel like you're doing something bad.
Yeah.
If you've eaten clean, eaten all of your meals on your schedule, hit all your macros for 2 weeks and you want to eat an entire greasy pizza in an evening, it's an earned meal because you earned it by demonstrating the discipline and the diligence.
Yeah.
I digress, but I still feel that it's relevant. So please continue.
I will. I'm going to answer Jill real quick and then we'll continue on. First time. Glad you're here, Jill. Nightly or weekly. So we do this Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays at 8. And then there's the SOAR podcasts.
The school podcast, Saturday at 11.
And then
the
manual study.
The manual study at 10:30. It's a Zoom, but then that's we have to discuss the Discord. We do have an online community on the Discord called Recovering Addict. And we have. Are we still doing the nightly?
I think Cherie,
will you please post the?
If I'm wrong, but Cherie, they do nightly Zoom meetings hosted from Australia.
Australian.
You can find all this info on our website, recoveringaddict.org, or the Facebook. Looks like you're there, and the private group and the Discord. And Merck says positive word choice can change your outlook on so many things. It's amazing. And I agree. I love positive twists on things. So number 3.
Music Lover says we don't suck.
We don't.
And Hump has agreed, although he has not yet to answer my question that I am aware of as to where you be.
Uh-oh. So step 3, continue to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understand him. 4, make a searching and selfless, virtuous inventory of our spiritual experiences. 5, admit to God, to ourselves, and to other human beings the exact nature of who we are. I like that. Like, because you're becoming a better person. Like, this is who I am now.
You know, and isn't that sort of fall in line with like the just like living?
Yeah.
Like, just instead of like, I don't tell people who I am. Like, I like to talk about like the cool stuff that I'm learning, but I don't tell people who I am. I try to show people who I am by my actions, and like,
Yeah.
But like, I like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome to know, was it the exact nature of our wrongs?
Mm-hmm.
But it's also good to know the exact nature of who we are and the positive things that we've been doing. It's good to point those out.
Absolutely.
This one's my favorite. Step 6, are entirely ready to have God enhance all these assets of character.
Ooh.
Yes, please.
I like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of the microphone.
Not remove.
I'm sure it heard you.
Enhance. I like that.
Yeah. Remove the character defects and ask him to enhance our character assets.
Absolutely.
Love it. Number 7, humbly ask God's grace to transpire. Number 8, make a list of all things we can do to be helpful and become willing to act on them all.
Is this a Teeter sponsor?
No, that's Jenny. This is Jeanette.
Okay.
I'll post all the links in just a second. Number 9, make an effort to... Did I say that? No.
Just do it again.
Make an effort to help others whenever possible, except when to do so would harm relationships or self. Number 10, continue to practice spiritual awareness, and when we can be useful, promptly express ourselves. 11, seek through prayer and meditation to improve our conscience contact with God as we understand him, meditating with the 7 factors of enlightenment while we patiently remain in the moment.
That's awesome.
And 12, having been spiritually enlightened as a result of these steps, we try to share our own message with one another and to practice these principles in all our affairs.
That one did not change.
No, because it's positive already. It's already positive. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, like the biggest point of the whole thing though is like I lost it. It's gone in my head. It's gone now.
I don't know, but I have a couple Al-Anon books, and it really, really points out on the character assets and I think it goes for those who are recovering from addiction too, who are already so down and beat up and just broken that it focuses on the positivity of the character assets instead of really making you feel worse about yourself. I mean, like I said, it's good to know those things so you can turn them into assets, but then to really focus on those assets and just become a way better person.
Absolutely.
I'll share the link to this also right now. Uh-oh, now I'm in chess. Woo!
Is it my move?
I don't know.
No.
Somehow I opened a chess game. Okay.
Are you playing on chess.com on there?
I'm not. I am now that it's open. Just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna post the link to this right now.
Like, have you noticed that like just doing your own thing, you just sort of become a leader?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No? You don't think that you're inspiring people? Like people aren't following?
I hope so.
Like,
I've been inspired.
Yeah.
Am I on this account? I hope so. I don't go out there to do it, but
He
and
inspires me.
I hope somebody
and that's that humility and
learns from
Hawk's favorite word
my
is that
craziness.
meek, being meek, lowly in character.
And a lot of this it wouldn't be possible without LT's leadership, actually.
Yeah.
So I just follow in his footsteps because he's a great leader, and he teaches me a lots of things because he's a wonderful husband.
Without my dad going to AA, I wouldn't be able to talk in those meetings.
Yeah, and he pushes me to get out of my own comfort zone and to share my side of things because like you should help people. I'm like, okay, you're right. And then that A book, it talks about the wives being supportive of their husbands and jumping into recovery with them instead of being jealous of their recovery and all their friends. So I really try and take all that stuff to heart. Ah, thank you, Jeanette. Oh, thanks, Mark. You guys are wonderful. Y'all inspire me, actually. You're welcome. Yeah, there's the link. And I will put the link to the Discord in there also.
Because it's really like without the community, without all of these people, like if they didn't show up and attend and hear the message that Recovering Addict is putting out there, there'd be no stream.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
You know,
I think when we first started, you start with one or two people, and we're like, if we can help just one person, it's worth it.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter if we help 100,000 people. If we help one person get through their day, then it was worth it. So each of you are very special to us, each and every one. Just so you all know. So join our Discord. Just kidding. And then join our Facebook group. Lots of amazing people. Like LT always says, we are just a bridge. We're just to help you find more. That's a Discord again. Dang it. Help you find more friends to connect with.
The opposite of addiction is connection. There's just...
I don't know what I did.
Okay.
I'll find it. Keep talking.
But yeah, the opposite of addiction is connection. That's why the Discord community, that's why this stream, that's why SOAR, that's why AA, and any 12-step program, any combination of letters that you want to use there, that's why it is so powerful, because being able to share our experience, strength, and hope with each other and help each other, and thank you, Marilyn. I'm assuming that's Marilyn.
That is Marilyn. Thank you.
Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you very much. Jeanette, get in contact with Cherie. She's our tech person. She will walk you through setting up the Discord.
There is an app. You can download the app. So I was going to put the Facebook group, but I totally deleted it somehow.
You deleted the Facebook group?
My link. I have like a list of links here. That's what I do when you guys see me not paying attention.
Am I in it?
In what?
The list of links?
Yes.
And I went to copy and paste, and now it's gone.
Well, yeah, I
don't know what I did.
Again, and here, Hump, it's bigger than any one person. This is a bridge of community. Still dodging my question. And then Merck agrees. We gots to stay connected.
Yeah. Anyways, join our Facebook. It exists.
You're our IT. You're
it.
IT support. Come on, Cherie.
Yeah, you got this. You got this.
But no, that's... You go to any AA meeting, sit down, have some coffee, and talk to people. How are you going to do the 12 steps by yourself? You could, I suppose, but You know,
what are you gonna get out of it?
like,
Your own opinion.
You're gonna talk. You're gonna admit the exact natures of your wrongs to a mirror. Like, I guess that is a step. You know, that's part of the admission and the surrender and everything. But you know, that's why that's sponsors and meetings and counselors and therapists and children and
Everybody's
parents
there to
and
help you.
mothers.
Yeah. What's step one? Your life's unmanageable. It's because the decisions you made. So you're gonna give yourself more bad advice. I don't think it's gonna work out.
You can't think your way into better living, but you can live your way into better thinking.
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah.
Positivity.
Remember what it said in the
Coffee and donuts.
Coffee and donuts. I do want a cup of coffee.
Sounds good.
You got some coffee right there.
I had donut forever, Desmond. But I did learn that in Ogden there is a donut kebab food truck,
What?
and I may or may not stalk their Facebook page. I have a problem. My life is becoming unmanageable.
Mom needs to go to
Donut
Donuts
kebab.
Anonymous.
See, right there. That is absolutely correct.
Mhm.
It is a we program. Finding out, can't do it alone.
Amen.
You know, absolutely, Charisse.
I think
Charisse
that's what I
Makel.
called
There you go.
Martine, Hervine, Marie.
Yeah. Thanks, Lish. Remember where your best ideas and decisions got you.
Ooh.
Amanda's Anonymous did not work for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
An anonymous.
Come on,
You know.
FA.
Feliz
Feliz
Anonymous doesn't work. It's not cool like A and Amanda.
Yeah.
My name's no.
Jake's Anonymous.
That's how Mexicans laugh. Ja 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 ja.
There's a dude. He introduces, like, his introduction when he goes to meetings is, "I'm so and so. I'm an alcoholic, and my problem is," and then he says his name. I don't want to put. I know it was a very whatever. I don't know. I messed that up.
Oh, I think we went to one of those meetings once, and it came to me. I said, "I'm Link. I'm diabetic."
Yeah. Link and I'm a diabetic. That was my favorite. That was like our second one we went to.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm not racist, I swear.
I'm not
I'm
racist.
brown, I can say that.
I'm not racist.
I'm
I'm
also brown.
diabetic.
I'm also brown.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, that's brown.
But that's really what they say.
Ja,
I've,
ja, ja,
I've,
ja, ja.
I've, haven't you seen it on the Mexican threads? That's how they spell it.
Yeah, because the J has the H sound.
So I guess it's really ha 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 ha.
Ja, 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 ja,
Ja,
ja.
ja, ja,
Ja,
ja.
ja, ja.
That's what I read when I see it. Ja, 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 ja.
Just like Juan.
Yeah, let's all go to Amanda Anonymous.
Yes. You should set that up on.
It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild.
Is it mad wild?
It is. It is, in fact. There's a lot of, like, chair throwing. You know, and then Bernie Sanders shows up with a table.
What does he do with it? I love Mexican food too.
That was like a wrestling reference.
Oh yeah. I know wrestling.
You know.
WWF.
Ladder, table, and chair matches.
Yeah.
Insanity.
WWE.
But
It's good times.
you know, like, we're not a glum lot. We are not a glum lot.
Yeah, no, you gotta have fun in recovery.
Absolutely.
I've spent so much time being miserable and sad and depressed. It's nice to have fun
It is.
and eat enchiladas because they're delicious.
And go disc golfing.
I agree, Squid Woman.
Squid Woman.
Serenity. Oh, where's John V?
Oh, I put it in there.
Where's John V?
Oh, you did?
You did, Linky?
Yeah.
Good job. Where?
Scrolled up to,
Okay.
to my name.
Well,
Not coffee.
we cannot end. No, it's not there.
It's
dude.
there.
Go
Keep
up,
going.
go up,
You put
go
it.
up. I put it
And
in
Russians and. This is what it said. That's cool.
The Serenity
going.
Prayer.
Yeah, keep going up. It's there. I know it. Yep, there it is.
There we go. Okay, so
Post it
we
fine.
can't shut down the stream without saying the Serenity Prayer.
Yes.
So
Let's join hands.
do the we,
Yes, sir.
Who are we not?
because we recovered better together.
Say it
So
at the end.
God,
God.
Grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen.
Amen.
What a lovely prayer.
That is a lovely prayer. I love it. Love it.
I love it.
So remember to
stay strong. Keep working program.
Don't put yourself in high-risk situations.
Stay strong. Work your program.
And remember, we recover
better together.